Realization coach Bonnie Maley joining us now to share some tips on how to minimize stress over the holidays so that our experience can once again be joyful. Everybody will tell you it is so stressful during the holidays, from long lines to, just having to deal with all the stuff that's going on and getting everything done in a small amount of time.
It's so true, Tess, and I think the reason that we have so much stress is because we have so many expectations. Here's what I need to get. Of ourselves and others, really, a combination of the two. I think I'm going to focus more on the expectations we have on ourselves today.
Okay.
But yeah, I have to get this done, and I have a long list of things to do. And so the reason those long lines seem so stressful is because I've got to get that list done, and I've got to get it done now, and I have an expectation of when I'm going to meet that. So I think most importantly, set realistic expectations and be gentle on yourself if you don't get them all done. It's okay.
And minimizing holiday stress, some other tips that you would say we can do, especially, when as kids, it's the joy of the holidays is here. They don't experience the stress, right?
No, I know. I think many adults miss those days when all we did was see all the beauty and smell all the smells and just enjoy the holidays. So another tip that I would suggest is set healthy boundaries. We think that we need to please everybody. And as a result, we probably overextend ourselves. And so really think about in advance, what is it that I'm capable of doing? What is it that I can afford to do? And don't be afraid to say no. And don't feel guilty if you do have to say no. Just do what you can and be comfortable with the fact that you are doing what you can.
Especially right now with the way the economy is. There's a lot of people who are saying, we're going to have a tough time making ends meet. And that's when you say, create those healthy boundaries and let go of some of those expectations, right?
Yes, exactly.
Where do you want to put your focus to?
Really focus on each task at hand. What happens over the holidays is we get overwhelmed. And the reason that we get overwhelmed is because we're focusing on the big picture. Here are all the things that I have to get done, and I'm thinking about them every day when I get up in the morning. Rather than focusing on the big picture, focus on what am I going to do today. And then once you get them done, pat yourself on the back. Get excited. Be proud of yourself for what you've accomplished. Because when we put our attention on what we've done and what we've accomplished, we have more energy. And when we put our attention on what we haven't done, we actually feel a lower sense of energy. And
brings you down more.
Yes, and we're less capable of getting things done then. So focus on what you've done.
And I think it's also really important, as you were mentioning, to sort of remember what it was like when we were children, where, kids these days, they don't really even care about the gifts sometimes. It's more about the box and having fun with that. And like you said, just enjoying the simple things again.
Yes, and just being in the moment. So even when you are working on getting tasks done, even if it's walking through a mall, the malls have beautiful music and they have beautiful decorations and there are all kinds of smells. Stop for a moment every now and then and look around. I think sometimes we walk through the mall and we don't even notice the beautiful decorations. Stop and look and see what's out there. Listen to the sounds. And when you're at home, the same thing. Really appreciate anything that you've done, your home, the warmth of your home, but take some time and really enjoy the moment.
All right. I'm going to go home and hug my kids right now. That's what I want to do after talking to you. Yeah, because there's nothing better than that, that love that you feel. Thank you very much for helping us and giving some tips to our viewers and hopefully alleviating that stress of the holidays. Bonnie, of course, is the author of a book called What is Happiness and Where Can I Get Some? And if you're looking for more tips, that is full of tips right in there. Thank you very much, Bonnie.
Thank you, Tess.
Still ahead here, a check of the latest news headlines, plus parents